Well, he's been there before, but he hasn't done that. This lightweight contender worked exceedingly hard to get back to a championship setting, and this may be his last title shot if he doesn't get the win tonight.
Yeah, you can't not get there twice. When you're there, you gotta win, or you don't get the opportunity again. This guy put his head down and went right back to work the moment he heard and still. He said that at some point, we would put the belt around his waist. He would put in the work. He would prepare. He's back here now, John, and he intends to be the champion.
And when you suffer a setback, there are two ways to go. And this man went on the right trajectory. Really good to see him get back here, and now we find out if he's got the goods to be a champion. So here he is representing the American Kickboxing Academy, the inimitable Khabib Nurmagomedov, and this guy makes his way to the Octagon, DC. You run out of time setting up everything he's accomplished, but he always puts that status as an undefeated fighter and UFC champion on the line. He will do so again here tonight.
The moment he walked in the AKA, you understood that there was something special about Nurmagomedov. He was a guy that was always listening, although he spoke no English. He was always listening and paying attention to try to learn how to improve himself. And the moment he stepped foot in the gym, he was just open to each and every lesson, and now it's showing over the course of his UFC career. He was undefeated going into the UFC, and he has only built on that and become a champion, one of the most well-rounded fighters in all of the UFC.
You know, your college wrestling teammates have told me when you showed up at Oklahoma State, you didn't speak English either.
No, I didn't. It was all Southern Creole accent. It was all, hey, my boy.
Right. Well, your English is now very proper, and so is Khabib's, and he's back on the proving ground here tonight, again trying to prove himself as one of the pound-for-pound greatest fighters on this UFC roster. Our tale of the tape for this lightweight championship fight. Here is Bruce Buffer.
Ladies and gentlemen, this is the main event of the evening. It's time! 5 rounds for the undisputed UFC Lightweight Championship of the World. Introducing first, fighting out of the blue corner, presenting the challenger, Chase the Dream Hooper. And now introducing the champion, fighting out of the red corner, presenting the reigning, defending, undisputed UFC lightweight champion of the world, Khabib the Eagle Nurmagomedov.
Herb Dean is your referee. He's the third man in the octagon tonight. He is undefeated. He is one of the best pound-for-pound fighters in the world, and what a pain in the neck he is to fight. Khabib Nurmagomedov figures to go to the takedowns early and often here tonight, but if he needs to strike, we have seen a constant evolution when it comes to his striking. This is one of the best fighters in any division, and Khabib Nurmagomedov back at it tonight.
Big ground and pound. Oh, right into mount.
All right, half guard form here, and a lot of offensive options, I would think, at his disposal.
Oh, he's got a ton of options. He has submission options, but I believe the safest option for him here is going to be to use his ground and pound. Build a base, posture up, throw big strikes, get back in position, build posture again, throw big strikes, and just really wear him down with a really secure position in half guard.
Good work from the top here by Nurmagomedov. Oh, and another punch on the ground gets through. May need some defense here. All right, operating inside the closed guard now. Postures up and lands a brutal strike to the head. Nurmagomedov's in half guard now. Well, we'll see if he postures up and can get some of his ground strikes going here. Nice job by him to still be a threat off of his back. All right, so good ground and pound by him here, certainly staying busy, and not just busy, but effective.
You can just throw punches to keep the referee off of you. This guy is throwing punches to be effective, to throw damaging strikes. He's doing a fantastic job.
Nurmagomedov's going for the sub here. Oh, good technique there. He's got the triangle choke locked in. Ooh, it is tight now. Oh, how good is that as he gets out?
That is great submission defense, keeping everything short and not allowing his opponent to get the submission victory. Big right hook there by the champ. Nice defense.
All right, side control now, DC. You know he's in his element on the ground. A lot of tricks up his sleeve.
A lot of tricks. Beautiful transition. He's got to start to get to the get-up process. Because everybody talks like you just get up, you don't. It's a process, right? You get to the underhook, you build to the elbow, then you start to gain height to get back to your feet.
Under 2 minutes to go. Oh, nice kick. Well, you start to really worry about the wrestling, and there's that repetition from Khabib.
Underrated. I mean, threw a flying knee to the head. Nice.
Oh, nice land there with the punch. You see, he's taking advantage of what is an obvious edge in the reach.
Oh, nice double leg, yes.
All right, we'll see if he can apply pressure inside his opponent's guard here, DC. Well, he is grounding, he is pounding, and now he's working the body to great effect. Nice job by Nurmagomedov.
And there you go, again, half guard. Oh, nice.
Nurmagomedov going to work here from the full guard. Nice combination of strikes, mixing it up pretty well here.
Beautiful ground strikes landed.
Another ground and pound strike lands. All right, working on the ground here, his opponent's feet on the hips. All right, 45 seconds now to go in the round. Nurmagomedov going to work here from guard and doing a pretty good job, I might add. Grounded him and pounded him. Nice job.
Another strike gets through from the top position.
Nurmagomedov's in half guard. Well, he's on his back, but he's landing.
Great defense by this fighter. This is a terrible position. Massive shot from the top.
Round two next.
I've never seen somebody with such control down there.
All right, so there's the end of the round. A lot of high-level action, and if you like the takedown game, as my boy Daniel Cormier does, you enjoyed that round.
It's like we're watching the NCAA wrestling tournament. It's takedown after takedown. He's fighting his fight. He's able to change levels, drive into his opponent, and secure takedown after takedown.
Nice straight right hand. Nurmagomedov goes for the takedown and misses. Oh, left hook to the head, it's blocked. All right, different round, but same approach out of the Brazilian Jiu-Jitsu fighter. I'm not sure if there was an injury, but his ground game is so strong, he hasn't made any effort to take the fight, though.
I don't understand when you possess that skill, when you're so good on the ground, he's so strong in positions, he does such a great job of finding submissions. I don't know why he wouldn't spin the vast majority of the fight there. Tonight he is fighting a very confusing style of fight, and I just don't get it.
All right, he's trying to control posture here. Now trying to hip escape.
He's just trying to move out of this position off the bottom.
Pretty good work with the ground and pound here by Nurmagomedov.
Nice shot there by the champ.
All right, half guard now. Not a fighter you want in half guard against you. For the bottom fighter, what does he need to do?
He needs to secure his underhook. He's got to be fighting for underhook. One of the most key things you can do as a bottom fighter stuck in half guard.
Ooh, going for a leg lock.
Oh, yeah, he's got him. He's tight. Working hard to finish this heel hook. He has got to make sure that his knee does not beat his hips if he wants to get the finish.
Oh, he got out. Back to the stand-up now. Both fighters upright. Under 3 minutes here to go in the round. So a much different approach for him here in this second round. He was a little bit tentative in round one. Oh! And mixes in a takedown. Why not? Back to his feet. Now goes in and secures the takedown. All right, he's got side control here, DC. You know, he's got a lot of different submissions in his arsenal once this fight gets to the ground. Not there yet, but might get the submission here shortly. Ooh, right into side control, DC.
This is where you want to be now because you get to make your opponent decide. They try to turn back into you, you can attack guillotine. If they turn away to try to get to your knees, you throw your hooks in and you got all your rear choke submissions.
2 minutes now to go in round two. Hard ground and pound shot there, and yes, it was hard. Opened him right up. Oh, he's got him in the crucifix now. A lot of body weight from the top position. If you're on bottom here, this is not a good place to be.
You have got to free one arm. You cannot worry about both of them. Get one free, and then start building towards doing something else. But the first step is to get an arm free to start trying to be able to defend yourself. You have nothing blocking your face when you're in this position. North-south position now.
Scramble and go! Scramble and go!
Nurmagomedov's in half guard. Side control now. Well, the ground and pound is there once again. Strong work here by Nurmagomedov.
Now he's going full mount.
Oh, and there's another ground strike in good measure. And busy as he looks to improve position here. Well, the ground and pound has been on point tonight. Good work here by Nurmagomedov.
In the half guard. He's very accurate in the ground and pound, and it's showing because he's landing so consistent.
So the crowd absolutely loving it as these fighters work their way back to the feet.
The fighters are back to their feet now, and they can take in the applause because they deserve it after that grappling exchange.
Oh, beautiful right hook counter. Final seconds here of round two.
Guillotine here.
Oh, he's got it locked in tight now. Oh, and he's out. Round three next. Oh, well, that cut on his eye is only getting worse by the minute. He makes his way back to the stool, albeit gingerly. We'll see what the cut man can do to keep him in this fight. All right, DC, we got a few clips of the damage done in that round. Can see where things really started to escalate.
Yeah, really opened up that cut, John. The blows are just devastating. He's got to get out of the way more. I mean, if this guy won't do it himself, somebody's got to help him.
Yeah.
Because you cannot keep taking these types of shots.
You ready to fight? Ready.
Here we go, third round of this championship fight.
kick.
Nurmagomedov gets caught by the inside leg kick. Well, the book on this fighter coming in, outstanding takedowns, vicious ground and pound. To what extent are you surprised that he hasn't even shot for a single takedown tonight?
To the point that I'm questioning his fight IQ and his ego. Because if you fight with your ego, you usually find yourself losing. Right now, he is putting himself in immense danger. He didn't like that left hand.
Well, now you see some visible damage on the side underneath the elbow. He told us he was going to invest in the bottom.
Look at him, he's setting up a choke now. Look at that, he's setting it up. Oh, it's getting very, very deep.
Oh, looks tight to me. Yeah, Page and Alexio somehow he got out though.
Great job clearing the hips, facing, and getting out of that Ezekiel choke attempt.
Well, he's more than content to work off of his back, DC, where he has been a magician in his UFC career. All right, rubber guard for him now, DC. We haven't seen you lean on this knee.
No, I can't get those legs up there. Come on, man, look at these tree trunks. They don't go up around nobody's shoulders. I like to keep my feet on the ground, and I like to grind. That's what I'm known for. But this guy has that dexterity. He has that ability to throw up the rubber guard, to be able to threaten from a position. Whereas, oh, he's going triangle here. Oh, man, he's getting deep. Had the submission in very tight, but as it started to slip, he went right back to the dominant position.
This is some exhausting work, man.
I mean, it is so tiring to be fighting in this way. So much wrestling, so much grappling, expending all this energy trying to hold the guy down. I mean, no takedown is not fought. No reversal is not fought. Everything they're doing is fought to the very last minute before it gets given up.
Big combination here, ground and pound strikes. Nice work by Nurmagomedov. Oh, big ground strikes continue to land.
Great submission defense.
All right, dominant position here. He's got the full mount. A lot of different ways he can go here. Maybe try to find an arm bar or just get the ground and pound.
He can attack submissions, but those submissions will present themselves once he is landing that brutal ground and pound he is known for. Because then his opponent will start to get a little bit desperate to get out from under him, which will then in turn leave arms dangling, or he'll turn to his knees and get choked out.
Nurmagomedov's back in full mount and very effective with the ground and pound.
Yep, gotta be very careful there.
Landing strikes nicely here from top position. Oh, another strike lands from the top. All right, side control now. We'll see if he can advance position. All right, great position for him here. He's got the full mount. See if he can get that ground and pound going.
Oh, he's got to get it going, but he can't rush. A lot of times, guys get in the full mount and they rush, they get nervous. They're like, oh my goodness, I'm winning. Reality is, you're winning, but it can change in a matter of seconds because then they can be gone. He's got to drop his hips, be really heavy at the opponent's base, and then just start to work. Make the opponent give his back so that he can try to get his chokes off or find great ground and pound, but very patient ground and pound from such a dominant position.
Well, as usual, suffocating work from the top here by Nurmagomedov. Oh, staying busy from top position. He lands another ground strike there. 20 seconds now remain in the round. All right, setting up for a finish here.
It's tight.
Ooh, elbow from the bottom lands to the head.
Great job maintaining position there. You never want to lose position to chase a submission.
That's 3 rounds. We're now headed to the championship rounds. All right, between rounds here, and I'm somewhat surprised he found his way back to the stool. That cut is absolutely nasty in and around his eye. We'll see what the cut man can do to stop the bleeding. All right, let us re-rack some replays of the damage done in that round, see if we can isolate the strike that caused the cut.
Yeah, a nasty cut opens up when he lands there. It's a beautiful shot that gets to the target. He has not been responsible defensively, and he's really paying for it because now he's dealing with that nasty cut.
You ready to fight? Ready.
Fourth round, fight scheduled for 5 5-minute rounds. All right, fourth round is now underway as we get to the championship rounds. What is a fighter's mindset when you get to the 16th minute of the fight?
This is when you understand that nothing is ever going to be harder. This is the hardest round in fighting. This is going to really test your will and your desire to become champion.
All right, talk to me, champ. He's got great submission skills, good offensive wrestling. He hasn't so much as even shot for a takedown.
I think he's stuck. I think he's stuck in between. He's good wrestler, but he's not great wrestler. Take him for a ride. Nice double leg. Nice finish.
Well, you know he's comfortable fighting off his back. Khabib's in half guard. Side control now, and certainly I would think more offensive options for the bottom fighter than in the half guard.
Absolutely more offensive options because now you can just start to get away. You can just go to a wrestler stand-up. Get to your knees, post your hands, don't allow him to get his hooks in, right? Really be aware of the hooks. But get to your hands, stand up, fight the hands, break away and escape. But it's so much more free-flowing than a half guard in the side control, because all you need to do is just get the opponent's body up because his legs are just free to move. His legs are not controlling anything. His legs are just free, so you have more freedom to use yours.
Oh, he is a bloody mess as another strike gets through right on that cup. Minutes to go. Nurmagomedov ground and pound from half guard now. Let's see if he can do some damage.
Great job finding his shots from the top position.
All right, feet on the hips here. Good movement by him here, transitioning very well on the ground tonight.
Step for step, he's staying with his opponent in every transition.
Nurmagomedov's able to flatten him out. This could very well be the beginning of the end. Well, at this point, that is as bad a cut as I have seen in some time. I think you got to call in the ringside physician.
It's hard to watch, John. Like, that's why I turn my face when I see stuff like this. It's disgusting. It's like, gotta be careful, armbar.
Ooh, arms in tight. Oh, he bails on the submission now.
Oh, now he's gonna find himself in a little more danger.
Nurmagomedov's back inside control here. Well, the crowd continues to react with every passing land, but if you're the referee or even the corner, somebody's got to get involved, I would think.
Somebody's got to do something. It's getting very uncomfortable to watch this, and as the crowd gets excited, there's also a little bit of that, I don't want to see any more going on in their reactions.
Lands the grounded pound strike here. And there it is, another strike gets through on the ground. All right, working out of side control here. His opponent trying to control posture, but you got to be careful here. All right, he's in a half-guard position here, DC, and in a good spot to dole out a lot of damage, I would think.
A lot of damage can be done from the half-guard. You sit back on that leg, you press down into your opponent, you drop elbows, you drop punches. What is very key is you controlling the under.
Oh, looking for the submission now. Oh, compromising spot here. Triangle choke is locked in. Oh, and now he gives up on the submission. All right, he's got the full mount now. Is this one of the most dominant positions in MMA? Is that fair to say?
It's a very dominant position. It's one of the most ideal positions you can get to, especially if you are fighting someone that doesn't truly understand that they're not in as much danger as they are, because it's dangerous, but there are a lot of outs, and if a person isn't very understanding of that, then you can really, really put some damage on them.
Well, working pretty effectively from the top here. Nice ground and pound by Nurmagomedov. All right, we're going to stay with him and follow him back to the corner to the stool, because that is a really severe cut that he is dealing with. We'll see if the cut man can stem the bleeding here. All right, let us now get you some replays of all the damage done in that previous round, including the strike that opened up the cut.
Yeah, some nasty strikes landed over the course of that round, and it opened up a nasty cut. He has got to find a way to change some things defensively, or that cut is just going to get worse and worse. And the worse it gets, the more he runs the risk of this fight getting stopped.
Ready to fight? Ready.
Fifth and final round.
Oh, he blocked that punch.
Nurmagomedov gets the single leg takedown. All right, side control now. Trying to guard pass here. Not today.
No, it ain't happening. Good job understanding the transitions. Oh, right to the mount.
It's getting really hard to watch him absorb shots on that eye. I wonder if the referee's thinking about calling in the doctor now.
Well, John, the entirety of the fight, that has been the target of his opponent. He has not adjusted defensively, and now he's paying for it. Now, somebody's going to have to save him.
Now potentially working on a submission instead.
That is tight.
Oh, so now he bails on the submission.
He bailed, and rightfully so. You keep the dominant position. Great job. Very smart fighter we got there.
Good work from the top here by Nurmagomedov.
Another one. I mean, he cannot miss from the top position.
Well, maybe ill-advised to be competing off your back, but he's landing. Continues to apply pressure here in half guard. All right, right into side control. Upper body strength figures to be put to good use here.
Yes, absolutely. And you got to look for his opponent to turn back into him. He should chase guillotine, but the opponent turns to the opposite side. He can take his back, throw his hooks in, try to choke, or flatten him out and just go for the finish.
All right, so you got to be careful playing on the ground with this guy. You don't want to mess around for too long. All right, we'll see if he postures up and can get some of his ground strikes going here. Pretty good work with the ground and pound here by Nurmagomedov. Oh, his ground and pound is on full display here tonight.
Nice.
Nurmagomedov's back in full guard now.
Got his guard pass.
Well, not ideal to spend this much time on the bottom, but you can't fault him for his activity. Landing strikes here from the bottom. Nice work by Nurmagomedov.
Getting them out here.
Khabib's in half guard now. Under 2 minutes now to go in the fight. Really doing a nice job getting these shots home on the ground. Man, he's killing it on the ground. Another strike gets through. All right, half guard position here. We'll see what he can do with it. A lot of weapons at his disposal from this dominant position.
Oh, man. I feel for a wrestler, this is the most dominant position in all of fighting. because wrestlers love control.
Right.
And to have your upper body free and your leg able to hold your opponent in position, it is like striking gold. Build your posture, throw your punches, big damage. Gotta watch his neck.
Oh, look out, folks, that is tight.
It looks like it's getting going. Good job by the champ there. Sliding back out.
Like that.
Print the shirts, ground and pound.
That was nice. Wow, he actually reversed the position, but he didn't stop there. He took a strong top position himself.
All right, has the guard closed here. Oh, good shot landed there from the bottom. Well, he continues to manhandle him here on the ground. All right, we'll see if he can apply pressure inside his opponent's guard here, DC. All right, so the championship fight goes the distance as we get you some highlights here, and I do believe the champion will walk out the way he came in as the undisputed best in the world.
He is one of the most talented mixed martial artists we have ever seen in the UFC's octagon. He takes every challenge head on, and tonight he got pushed, but I think he did just enough to maintain his title.
The official decision is in. It resides with Bruce Buffer.
Ladies and gentlemen, after 5 rounds, we go to the judges' scorecards for a decision. All 3 judges score the contest 50-45, declaring the winner by unanimous decision, and still the undisputed UFC lightweight champion of the world, Khabib the Eagle Nurmagomedov.
All right, so judges' scorecards needed, not often the case when Khabib Nurmagomedov competes, but he gets it done by decision and keeps that O in the loss column.